Lovely Mimi was like, they can say anything they want to say, try to bring me down, but I will not allow anyone to succeed, hanging clouds over me, and they can try hard to make me feel that I don't matter at all, but I refuse to fall. Tell me what I believe on the darkness from me, and there's a light in me that shines brightly. Yes, they can try, but they can't take that away from me. First of all, let me give some shout outs to some people from last week who answered my little trivia question correctly. I was singing Work From Home by Fifth Harmony, and I asked you guys what was the name of the group and the name of the song that I was singing and which one of those members left the group and which one of those members that's still in the group that's now on Dancing with the Stars. So the answer to that was Normani is on Dancing with the Stars now. The member who left the group was Camila Cabello, and the name of the song was Work From Home, and the name of the group is Fifth Harmony. So, it's two people got that correctly. Cheyenne Harrigan, shouts out to you, love. Yes, you better do it. D. Cheyenne Harrigan, excuse me. Um, and also Ash Era 630. ASHERA 630. So shouts out to you too. I love you much. I really do. Guys. So also I want you guys to answer another trivia question. The song that I just got finished singing, you guys let me know the name of that artist and the name of the song that I was singing. Yes. Yes, yes. And also name that album of that artist in which it came from. So yeah, let's just get into this video. So Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. We are introduced to a few new characters. Where do I want to start at? Carly Red, she meets up with Jasmine to talk, and Jasmine, she get ready to move out, child, because Kirk ain't paying that rent no more. As soon as somebody done found Kurt Stilo, you stay gonna run, give me what I need. I really like your style, the way you move and the way you do your thing. People get me hanging on as we swing it this way. Whatever, how I go. You know the one for me. Hey, you knows how to get down, knows how to party, baby. I really love your style. You is like Popeye, the hottest man in town. You stay on my mind, think about you all the time. Got to get to know you well. If you kiss, then I won't tell. Baby, and oh, kiss me, oh, hold me, yeah, squeeze me, and oh, kiss me. Hey, check it, ha, vinny, follow. Y'all let me know what is the name of that song, the name of the group that sings that song, and which album that song came off of. And also, there was a very special person featured in that song who did old nasty rap. So y'all let me know who that person was as well, and I give you another shout out in next week's review. How about that? So anyway, they call Kurt Stilo as soon as he done got found out, as soon as Carla Red found out about him, as soon as Young Jock found out about him, his ass done jumped ship and he done stopped paying this little girl's rent. So she finna move out because she like, get my own money, get a job. Oop, child, no. What is that? So she finna move out this nice apartment. And one thing Carla Red noticed as soon as she walked in was she was just like, this is definitely the old building that Kirk and Rashida used to stay in. So, I'm starting to believe you, sis. And Carla was just like, okay, so where's the baby? Where's the baby? Because, Carly's making it her business to find out about this, because this is very important to her. And Rashida's her friend. So, she was just like, Jasmine was like, well, the baby gonna be coming in anytime. Kiana brings the baby in, which is the other sex slave that Rod got. And to me, the baby just looks like it's just a cute little baby. To me, the baby just looks like a baby. But whatever. Apparently, it's Kirk's and Carly taking pictures. She was just like, "What the hell you doing?" And Jasmine was just like, Carly was like, "Oh, I'm just taking pictures, just for Instagram or something." She was like, "Oh." And then Jasmine said in her confessionals, "Well, if she's doing what I think she doing, which is taking pictures and giving them Rashida, then go ahead. Why hasn't Rashida met with the girl yet? Like, I mean, of course it would be a fight or a big argument, or Rashida's going to go off. But I'm just saying, like, everybody's done met with Jasmine. Everybody know Jasmine. Everybody done had tea and went out to eat to buffets with Jasmine, except for Rashida. Where the hell is Rashida in this whole situation? Rashida's just somewhere crying her little eyes out. Such a shame. So anyway, Kiana spills the tea to Carly that these people don't know about Carly Red now. Like, they don't know to shut their damn mouth around Carly Red. Like, I don't get it. But anyway, she spills the tea to Carly that yeah, well, I fucked Kurt too. It was alright. I mean, I don't had build him, but it was alright. Um and so Carly was just like, "Oh, so you slept with him too?" She was just like, "Yeah, I just told you that." "Oh, okay." And around the same time and all the good stuff, just a fool and a mess. Um, a little later on, we see Carly. So moving on from that scene, that's pretty much it. We see Carly a little later on. I can't. Carly is taking pictures with Jock for her sex book, which is called Trade Off or Even Exchange or something like that. And they showed Jock. They showed his ankles and his black church socks, and he was literally, I guess, naked. He had on the robe, but Carly Red had on clothes apparently, and he was posing for her sex book, and it's just, I don't know, I don't know. Do y'all? Because I don't. So they start to talk, and Jock reveals to Carly that, you know what, Carly, I'm sorry, but I fucked Jasmine around the same time as I fucked as Kurt fucked. I'm sorry about it. My boo Deshaun Harrigan told me about all this, some little tea, some information. Remember when they had the whole hot tub scene where it was Kirk and Bobby Valentino and Jock and Stevie J, I believe, all them, and Jasmine was one of the girls in the mix. So it's a mess. It's just a group of hoes that's just going around and just making doing their honest living, doing their thing. And what is it about these strippers and Instagram thoughts coming up? Like, I don't get it. This world is just so like superficial now, and it's ridiculous. What talent do you folks have? And talent comes in many different ways. But is stripping a talent? Is just being pretty a talent? Maybe to some. To a Kardashian, sure. I mean, damn, I would love to see your paychecks, in my account. I would love that, but if it's not me showcasing my talent or talent in many kind of ways, whatever it is, then no. But it's stripping and all that a talent, and just being pretty a talent, and selling your soul for bucks a talent, and Fucking everybody a talent? Is that a talent? Y'all let me know in the comments if that's a talent, cause I don't know. I'm young. I'm 27. Well, I'm not that young, but I'm young. But I got an old school mentality. I just don't. I don't know. I can't relate to these folks today. I can't relate to folks my age, most of them, and before. I don't know. It's just some shit I just don't care. Anyway, um, so they're talking, and Carly ended up beating them up. She was just like, "Oh my God, Jock ain't nothing but a hoe." Jock apologized for what he said about Carly and the cream pimento cheese coming out her vagina and all this, and all that stuff. I can't. Um, and he apologized for that. He, apparently Carly Red is like kryptonite. He can't get rid of her. So I don't know, chill. I don't see it, but it doesn't matter, does it? Who am I? Who am I? Ty. But let's see. They're talking, and she just can't believe it, and Kirk ain't nothing but a hoe. Yada yada yada. Um, and Jock ain't nothing but a hoe, and Carla's gonna get some good tea and get some good information. Okay. So we meet a new character called Lovely Mimi. She is Vietnamese. But clearly she done had some work done. I got her boobs done and her ass done. She's very in the culture, meaning black culture. Um, Very just over the top, and just she wears like Nicki Minaj wigs, and it's just a lot. Long nails, all that kind of stuff. Just ratchet Asian trash. Just ratchet. But anyway, she apparently has so many thousands of followers and millions of followers on Instagram. I haven't looked her up yet. I might look her up just to see what she do. But apparently she does nails. And Tommy and her meet up to go to this little fun park where they're jumping on trampolines and having moments. I've been to one like that. It was a whole lot of fun. They went with their kids, and Tommy, the most important thing to her is her kids. She has two daughters, and oh girl, you got two daughters, Tommy. You should have been start getting some act right, sis. Beloved, my God. And apparently the oldest girl is somewhat like Tommy, but the younger girl is very sweet and nice, and that's the one that she had along with lovely Mimi's son, which was younger, I believe. He's younger. So they're talking, and they had a conversation, and apparently lovely Mimi is from I forgot where she's from. It don't matter. But she's from there, and she don't really relate to her parents because she just always wanted to be her own person, and her parents moved from, I guess, Vietnam, and they lived in a very uh rugged area, the ghetto, I guess you would call it. um and she grew up around that, and that's just who she is and all that kind of stuff. And I still think she's putting on a lot. That's just me. But whatever. We're gonna see as the season goes on that she's friends with Jocelyn as well. But her and Tommy hit it off and all that. So they go to the strip club. Lovely Mimi, Tommy. Tommy invited Jessica Dime, and then Lovely Mimi invited this girl named Mariah, who she works with, and her friend. Um, what's that girl's name? Okay, it was those three. It was Mariah and what's her name? It don't matter. We'll learn her name anyway. So they meet up and have a moment. And she's from Houston, though. The girl, she's just coming down here from Houston. Apparently, she knows Jock, and she knows Dime from the strip club. They both used to be strippers. Everybody's a stripper. I guess it's just a goal these days to be a stripper. I don't know. I mean, get your money, do what you got to do. But I'm just saying, like, whatever. Um. So let's see. They're talking and having a conversation. Tommy instantly don't like the other girl, who we'll just call her Teresa. Tommy instantly just don't like Teresa. And they're kind of having conversation or whatever. The girl's throwing a little bit of shade, but I didn't see anything like too out of the ordinary, especially for this cast. And Dime, she's in the mix, and they almost get to arguing and all that kind of stuff. Um, Lovely Mimi brings up the girl who she works for, named Sierra, and how she's a stick in the mud, and Mariah works with her. Lovely Mimi and Moriah, excuse me, both work both works at the glam bar or whatever the hell it's called, where Lovely Mimi does nails and so does Mariah do hair, I believe. So they work at a salon and dipping in and doing it. They don't like the owner. Mariah's cool with the owner, but it's just Lovely Mimi don't like her because she feels like she's a stick in the mud and all that kind of stuff. So we can see as the season went on, if y'all saw the clips, that Tommy and the other girl is gonna get into it. The girl from Houston. So it's just gonna be a mess, and it's Tommy's Tommy. So there you go, and it is what it is. Now moving on from that scene, we have a little scene in the salon that I was telling you guys about, where Lovely Mimi works and where Mariah works. And we see the owner, Sierra. She's very, she don't like Lovely Mimi and the way that she behaves and all that kind of stuff. And a part of me feels like Sierra don't like Lovely Mimi because it's like she's trying hard or whatever, to be just extra ratchet, just to fit in with the girls with the Z, just to fit in with the sisters, with the AS. Um, and I feel that way too, but maybe that's just her. Um, It is still annoying. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just one of those people. I just feel like be yourself, whoever that is. But if she grew up around that her whole life, if she grew up around black people her whole life, I mean, I guess. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think about that whole, thing. You know how you have when you have black people who is extra in the white culture, and you have black people, I mean you have white people who is very in black culture, and you know what do y'all feel about that whole conversation? Like, is it an act? When is it not an act, and when is it is an act, I guess is my question. um so yeah. So they have a conversation, and Tommy comes in. She gets her nail done by Lovely Mimi. They're talking about dicks and ass and coochies and all kinds of crazy shit. And the Sierra girl walks in, and she just walks over to them, and she's just like, "Can y'all calm down?" And Lovely Mimi was just like, "What I do now?" and all this kind of stuff. And she's funny though. And she was just like, "Oh, I ain't did nothing." And Tommy was just like, "Well, it's so quiet in here. If y'all all had your own conversation, y'all wouldn't be listening to us and all that kind of stuff." I do understand just appropriate verbiage in certain places. I do agree with that, even though the owner is just as hood rat as she want to be as well. So I'm just like, girl. So Lovely Mimi, she invites all of them to the club. Well, she invites Tommy, Mariah. No, I'm sorry. She invites Lovely Mimi invites Mariah, Sierra, which is two girls she worked with. Sierra's the owner, and Mariah's just another associate. Mariah likes Lovely Mimi. She was just like, yeah, she brings a party. She's a turn up queen, all that kind of stuff. But Sierra don't like her, and almost instantly she was kind of judging her, and you know Lovely Mimi, she let it go for a minute, but then she saw that Sierra saw that the Mariah girl was very much liking Lovely Mimi, and she got jealous. And she was just like, why is you like hanging out with her and doing all that? We don't do that and all that kind of stuff, acting ratchet and stuff. She was just like, this girl want to be black so bad. And Lovely Mimi got offended by that, and she hopped up. She was just like, I ain't got to be black to whoop your ass. And then, of course, security came in, and that was pretty much it. Um, Characters like Lovely Mimi is entertaining and funny, but they can be. It don't take long for them to be annoying, and I think she's gonna get on my nerves a little bit. Um, so part of it is just an act, and I don't know. I'm just I don't know. I can tell that she gonna work my nerves this season. She really is. Um, that's pretty much it, you guys. There wasn't much to this episode. Am I missing anything? Oh yeah. So Mama D, she goes to talk to the Bam. You know, she wasn't excited about the Bam at first, but now she's grown to like the Bam. The Bam, she's just talking to Mama D. She's just like, look, your son is a bitch. Your son is a punk. Every time we have an issue, he gonna run off and do his own thing. He start touring off that one hit he got, and that's it. And I'm sick of the shit. I didn't ask him to go to a hotel. He wanted to go to a hotel. Every time we have an argument, he leaves. Mama D was just like, well, I mean, I know, but maybe we should have handled things a little differently. She was just like, look, I can do what I want to do. I'm from Compton. It is what it is. Y'all remember Bambi was on, long time ago, she was on Basketball Wives LA as she was introduced as Malaysia's friend. So a little nostalgic moment. What else? So actually, Mama D set up a therapy session. Mama D and Bambi, I'm sure, with Scrappy's biological father. I didn't even know he was in the picture. He looks like him, and Scrappy's stepmama, which is his daddy's wife. So they sit down and have a conversation. Bambi and Scrappy instantly go at it. They instantly start arguing. And it was just like, y'all fools ain't even ready for a relationship. Look how y'all act. Like, y'all act a fool, and there's no way that this can go on like this. So I don't know what's the future of Bambi and Scrappy. Well, I actually do know the future. They're not together. And apparently, there's some tea that apparently Bambi's going to be on another show, on another Atlanta show. And I'll, let that go, and yeah, y'all just see when it comes on, child. Another Atlanta show that has something to do with ink. I'll just say that. So I really wanted Bambi and Scrappy to work out. I really like them together. I like them together more so than I like Erica and Scrappy together. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I gotta say. That's pretty much all that happened. It wasn't a jam-packed episode. We just met some new annoying characters, some new thoughts, and strippers and hookers and harlots, and there you go. I'm Mr. Chalaka. Mr. Chalaka Google Plus. Follow me at Skins World on Instagram and Twitter. At Skins World 89 on Snapchat. Chase Skins on Facebook. All the information be in the bottom bar below. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all those good things. And also, before I leave, I want to wish my biggest musical inspiration a happy B-Day. Probably when most of you guys see this video, it'll be the next day, the 28th. But today, March 27th, when I'm doing this video, 1970 was when the one and only Mariah Carey was born. Shouts out to Mariah Carey, living legend. Love her, have all her albums. And she, one of the best voices of all time, 1/3 of the Holy Trinity, which includes Mariah, Whitney, and Celine. Her lyrics and her voice has just changed my life, and I just love her to pieces. And you guys tell me, what is you guys' favorite? Mariah has a total of 16 studio albums now, if you include the 2 Christmas albums. The first one in 1994 with the hit All I Want for Christmas Is You that she wrote. And the next one was 2010 when she was pregnant with the twins. But anyway, total 16 albums, and you guys please let me know, out of those 16 albums, what is your top? I'll do an even number. What is your top 4 favorite Mariah Carey albums? Out of her 16 that she has, and just what are some of your favorite Mariah Carey songs? Just give me those 2 things in the comment section, and I really appreciate it, darlings. All right. And I'll give y'all a shout out as well for the the Mariah Carey songs that you like in those 4 albums. So it could be as many songs as you want to list, but only 4 albums. All right, along with the other trivia questions that I gave you guys earlier. And so that's it, y'all. See you guys later. Bye.